Hello, I'm going to talk about the course project. PDF of the assignment is up on Canvas now if you'd like to go have a look at this document yourself. The assignment is to write your own final exam review guide. And I'm just going to take a minute to go over the details here. So the first thing you're going to need is something to organize the project. Since the setting is mainly virtual this semester, I recommend that you use Google Doc, or you can just save the files in your Google Drive. And then you can just submit a link to those in Canvas, and I can check them that way. So how does the assignment work? Well, the first thing that you need to do is go to the course objectives, and you're going to find all of the course objectives that correspond to the test that we just took. And then you're going to summarize any important concepts in a very brief, short way and come up with example problems that you predict might be on the final and solve those problems. So let's just look for a minute how the grading works. So each of the project's checks are intended to be drafts. So it's okay if there's little mistakes or something wrong. But you need to make sure that you have all of the topics that were on the test in that portion of the project. And you need to put some effort in. Every day that it's late, I'm going to take off a point, and I'll also take off a point if you miss some major topics. So let's go have a look at the course descriptions, and I'll do some examples about what a typical project would look like. Here is the course outline and competencies for Math 243, and let's just have a look at this list of topics, and I think you're going to see some things that are very familiar. This is essentially a list of all of the things that we're going to talk about this semester. So determine the components of a vector, apply vector operations. So you need to go through and read these lists of topics and decide which ones were on the test. After you do that, we're just going to write down any important definitions or concepts and then make up a little example problem to solve. I choose to do, as an example, you're going to need to do all the ones that show up as a test. I'm going to do as an example here, competency 1F, determine whether two vectors are orthogonal. Competency 1F is about vectors in the plane and space, and we're asked to master the competency of determining whether or not two vectors are orthogonal. Here I have summarized the important concepts. So orthogonal and normal and perpendicular all mean the same thing, so it's important to understand what the meaning of the word orthogonal is. And then I put the important fact here, which is that two vectors are orthogonal if and only if their dot product is 0. Okay, so I've summarized the important concepts, and now I've come up with an example problem. I have a couple of vectors here, and I made up a question that says, show that U is orthogonal to V. So I just calculate their dot product, and I get 0. So just to sum up what the assignment is, you need to go through all of the competencies and find the ones that were on the test that you just took, and then in a short, simple, condensed way, summarize the important concepts and work out a basic example. If you have any questions, I'm happy to talk about this, or if you get stuck on any of the competencies, or if you're wondering, should this be included or this not be included, please shoot me an email, and we'll see if we can sort it out. Thank you.